I've been requested to speak a few minutes in English. So many people say so many things in so many languages. And most of what people say is comparable to frogs croaking. I think you don't get frogs here. Frogs like lots of rain, and you don't get that here. Now we just had the rainy season in India, and still going on in some places. So we get plenty of frogs. Actually, I think they're mostly toads in India, but anyway, it doesn't make much difference. So, you know the sound of it. Maybe you don't. If you're from a city, maybe you never even heard frogs. You get plenty of frogs in Udupi. There's so much rain down there. So it's still going on probably. Is it in Udupi still raining? Yeah, it starts early and goes on late. So then you get many frogs, and then you get many frogs, then you get many snakes. So talking blah 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 blah, talking so many things, we're simply inviting the snake of death. Whether we speak in English or even in Sanskrit, it's quite possible to talk complete nonsense in Sanskrit also. And it's quite possible to speak highly elevated spiritual topics in English. It's not the language that we speak that is important, but what is the subject. Anything we talk which does not help with our development of spiritual consciousness is simply like the frog croaking, inviting the snake to come. The frog thinks, oh, I'm singing. Wah, 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 wah. The frog thinks I'm singing very nicely. But what he's doing is inviting the snake. The snake can understand, here's my meal. And they catch them. So we should not croak like frogs. If we're going to speak, we should speak topics that are conducive for our eternal benefit. We should speak topics of Gita, Bhagavatam. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Jadi ama prati sneho take shabaka, tobe Krishna betirikta nagai beya kibojane kishayane kibajagarane ahar nisha chinta Krishna balaha badane. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said to all the devotees who were coming to see him, they were very loving toward Chaitanya Mahaprabhu because he was very loving toward them. But he said to them, if you really want to love me, then do one thing for me. Talk on topics of Krishna. Whether you're eating, whether you're lying down to go to sleep, whatever. If you stay up all night awake, sometimes people do this jagaran. Now you have to do it for your job, but night shift. But otherwise, they like, still quite popular, isn't it? The ladies like to do sometimes this, staying up all night for some religious function. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, if you do that, whatever you do, day and night, think of Krishna and chant the names of Krishna. So that's good advice. Hare Krishna.